Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we upload new videos. So, just a reminder, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it holds no record of wrong.
It does not delight in evil but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. And above all, love never fails.
So today, we will be looking at 10 things persons forget when planning their wedding. So, without any further delay, getting right into it. Number 1, making plans before setting a budget. Right? It is important before you actually go on planning your wedding that you set a budget. You have an accurate budget that you are working with that will not leave you in any expense. So it's important to set your budget before planning your wedding.
Number 2, making it an open mic night. While it's good to have your well wishes and so the reception, having too much of it could lead to boredom. And you want to be able to have control over the amount of persons that come to give well wishes, because you don't want the same set of persons coming to say Pete and Tom right? So in order for you to have control over the amount of persons coming to give you well wishes, you should have a chat with your DJ or MC, to let them limit the time in which they can come to speak. You can limit it to 3 persons, you can limit it to 5 persons with maybe a minute or 2 minutes per person.
Number 3, trying to please everyone. It is important when planning your wedding that you and the bride, the groom and the bride to be, plan a wedding according to their joy, according to something that will make them feel happy. Now, it is good to be selfless, no doubt about that, but it is not good to plan a wedding for others and remember you're planning it for yourself, because mostly you find that persons, when planning a wedding, a lot of persons want to input in their wedding, especially wedding couples, because mostly they're telling you their dream wedding that they wanted instead of allowing you to actually get the wedding that you want.
Number 4, being blinded by tradition. Tradition is good. For the bride and groom, you would want that if you're gonna incorporate some traditions into your wedding, it must bring out who you are. You don't want to be doing things that doesn't represent your personality or your attitude. So you should really embrace those that really brings out who you are and your personalities and so.
Number 5, signing a catering contract that lacks detail. It is important when signing a contract, especially when it comes to catering, you and the caterer decide on a meal that you would want at your wedding. You don't want to sign a contract that does not have any sort of information on what would be provided, because you don't want on your wedding day, when meals are sharing or when the snacks are sharing, then you'll be like, oh, I didn't know it's so little, or I didn't know this is what they're sharing. I thought it was something more, especially if you pay a high price for it, right? You want to ensure that you know exactly what you're getting on the day of your wedding.
Number 6, provide extra seats at the reception. Guys, this is very essential, because let's say, for example, someone you invited at your wedding brings along somebody else. In cases like that, you've already provided extra seats.
Number 7, walking with comfortable shoes. And this mostly applies to the bride, right? It's important because you will be the one that have to do a lot of movement. You're headed into the church, your foot might be hurting, right? And after that is the photo shoot. You have to do a lot of movement. It's important to walk with something that you can be comfortable with, and flats that you can wear when moving around, even at the reception, when you're going to greet the guests, or going to dance or going to have fun, it's important to have something that you'll be comfortable with instead of have to, most time persons usually walk barefoot. And at the wedding reception, you'll be doing a lot of movements. It's important to have shoes that you're comfortable wearing, right? Not everyone can move comfortable in heels, right? So you have to know if you are one that will be comfortable in the
I don't
heels.
know if you could recall for our wedding, I forgot to walk with the flats.
Yeah, she forgot
so
to
that
walk
was,
with the flats. So.
Because of that, I actually didn't do much movement as much as I wanted to. So take the tip. Walk with a comfortable shoe.
Indeed.
Number 8, book a hotel room. Guys, it's important to book your hotel room early.
Very early.
Very, very early. Because as you know, most brides and grooms would usually use hotel rooms to dress. And you don't want that just before your wedding day, you decide to book a hotel that is already booked out. So to prevent that, please, it's important to book early.
And it's also important to book a hotel room early. Because for instance now you got family members who are coming from different countries, right? You want them to stay at one hotel. You don't want 5 staying at this hotel and the other 5 at this other hotel. So it's important to get these things planned early, especially when it comes to booking hotel.
Indeed.
Number 9, giving your DJ your wedding playlist. It is important for bride and groom to give the DJ the music that they would want to be played at their wedding. Remember, not every wedding is the same, and not everyone will have the same taste of music. So it's important to give the DJ your songs that you would want to play at your wedding. And next important point is giving them the wedding song that you would want to dance, right? Being at a wedding, and sometimes the bride and groom will be looking at the DJ to play the music that they have to dance to, right? The DJ wouldn't know your song that you want to dance. Is you have to provide the DJ with a song that you would want to dance at your wedding, than just accepting some song that the DJ will end up playing that you don't really want to dance to. Right, so it's important to give the DJ your music playlist and single out which specific song you would want him to play at which specific time.
Number 10, designate someone to gather up gifts and decors.
Definitely.
Guys, we all know that the bride and groom, they're very much occupied on the wedding day and would need as much assistance as they could possibly get. So it'd be important to assign someone to gather up all the gifts, make sure they're in a safe place to gather up all the decors, ensure that no one takes it home. So that is very integral.
And the final one, over decorating. It's important not to allow the decorator to over decorate the hall. Right? Over decorating the hall means that there would be less space for movement, and every time you move, something may fall, something will break, and then you're in extra expense. So it's important not to over decorate the hall. I know women are big on decoration, but limiting your decorations to ensure that there's enough space in the hall for movements will actually give you a very good wedding and not too clustered. Right? So it's important not to over decorate. And this has brought us to the end of this session. We hope that you guys did learn something, and you can please leave your comments at the bottom, share your thoughts, share your opinions with us, what you think about this video, what are some of the things that you think we forgot to mention, what are some of the things that you think we mentioned that you guys want to apply. Please share with us. We're looking forward for your comments.
Please don't forget, we're not here to pull down anyone, but to build each other up so we can continue to live in love and healthy relationships. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like and share this video, and also encourage your friends and family to do the same. So we thank you again for staying with us. So until next time,
bye.
Bye.